guys, back with another video. Today we will be taking a sample and breaking it down in an easy and reliable way to flip it just like industry producers. In today's video we're going to be using this sample. This sample is from Tracklib, which is a really great sample resource that allows you to actually license tracks even if you get them placed. They have a huge collection of vinyl samples that you can download in a digital format for your beats. It's really fire. You can actually go ahead and check the link in the description if you guys wanted to try out the service for free and also have free credits to use samples and see how it all works. So this is how this sample sounds. As you can see, it's really dope. It's a Chinese sample. It's got a really kind of cool feel to it. There's some big kind of vocal parts that I think we'll avoid, which brings us on to our next point. So at this point, you want to get the most out of your sample, right? So what you need to do is go through the sample in your own time. But what you want to do is listen out for parts that you personally like and you think you could do something with. And just a side note, you want to import this sample at the BPM that is stated on Tracklib. So these are the parts of the sample that I found I liked, and then I rendered these out. So here's parts of the sample that we'll be using. Okay, so now we've got this revised sample. You're going to want to open an FL slicer and just pull it in, and you can cut it on half beat or beat, for example. So now we're going to just come up with some chops to see what we can make. So let's start here with some chops. Yeah, this is sounding fire. So now we can go ahead and add some really basic drums just to kind of get a vibe. As you can see, though, we just slowed it down a little bit. Oh. Just using the Gemini kit for some hi-hat MIDI ideas. Just going to adjust these knobs here. I just pitch that down using the pitch shift there. Pop an 808 in. So there's an example right there. So let's keep those same drums and literally just find some new chops just to show you how easy it is to create variation when you're sampling. Now we can basically use that end part that was going on about earlier as a bridge or a switch up. Oh, that reminded me of some kind of like 20M Savage kind of flip. And then again, something like really dark. Let's pop some half-tom on this one. I'm just going to experiment with some different presets here. Let's just try lo-fi quarter beat. I think that'll do. Added that reverb to this rim. Fire. So at this point, you know, you can kind of leave it. You've got plenty of parts of the sample, but one thing you notice a lot of industry producers will do is they'll use just a main part of the sample for the intro. So now we can use that intro part of the sample. Just see if this works. Oh. You can also add a tape stop effect to it like this. So that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully this simplifies your sample making process and you're not wasting loads of your time trying to figure out these samples. This is probably the easiest, most frictionless way to kind of just do it. There may be more specific ways that you can do it through other means, like I think it's Slice X and some other things you can do in the playlist, but for a general point of working quickly and effectively and making the sample your own, I do believe this is a superior method. So if you like this video, make sure you go ahead and subscribe so you stay up to date with all the producer content here. That's pretty much it from me. If you guys wanted to check out the sounds that I was using for the drums today, the link is in the description to my Gemini drum kit. I believe you have actually got 20% off it at the moment. So if you guys were in need of some new sounds, make sure you go ahead and check it out. And yeah, man, I'll leave you guys with a little preview of how these sample chops and drums turned out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.